Looks like a pump the way it's running. Let's see what we've got. Double trouble. Couple of nice pump there, look. Both on just fish bites. Awesome. So I've got another one on that one. Put this one in, see what we've got. This is just on fish bites, just fish bites, and they're really producing this morning. So the key is to Pompano fishing, you've got to find where they're at. Basically, Pompano, I've got a few things in mind. I always think of the 3 F's. Food, fights, and breeding. So if you can find where they're at and you put used fish bites and get out to where you believe they are, they're normally working on a sandbar, you will pick up pomp. And what you need to do is to group everything together when you actually locate. So for example, I've got my rods out, but the ones to my right are the ones that are doing the catching, so I'm going to move everything over to the right. I've got too many rods, I think, so I'm going to go down to 2. These are all quality size pomp, every one of them. Nice pompanos. So let me see what I've got to do. I need to get this back out. As I'm using fish bites, it's very easy to just recast out again because it is the longest lasting baits. There are other ones, but fish bites tends to last longer. Let's see what we've got now. I'm going to toss this one out again, and I'll come back and clean those few I've got there. So also being able to get over that furthest bar. If any of you are not getting your distances, come to the classes on a Saturday morning. A lot of these people have only been casting a couple of years. Dan is knocking right on the door of 800. Sammy and Marcus, good 700 foot casters. So it's definitely worth attending classes. Doesn't matter what your rod make is, anything, just come along and we'll help you as much as we can. I just threw one out here and blew it up, which wasn't very impressive. I'm trying to hit that furthest bar, seems to be where they're at. That's right on the bar. So now what I'm going to do is bleed them out. I don't like them suffering too long. Get them on ice. Sorry mate, I do apologise. See, the beauty of fish bites, you didn't even got to rebait, just bang it out. They really are a good way to get you quickly back out there again because they last so long. And Pompano love them. Okay, because the fish seem to be coming from the south side of my setup, I'm going to move that other rod over because it hasn't caught anything on the north side. And it really is, it can be a small area that your Pompano are focusing in. I pulled in on this point so I can get over that next bar, and that seems to be working well. Got my Italicana Ballista, Achios, a Moto reel, the Moto Chief, deceptive reel. People see that reel and think it's too small, but I've pulled in a bull shark on it, tons of reds, it works really well. Appears. So, got a fast link on the end of my tapered shock leader. Then I'm coming down to a double clip down rig. You wouldn't do it, you wouldn't be able to reach that distances without clipping down, I tell you. Well, you could if you're using a drone or something. But to cast, you need to keep everything as streamlined as you can. And you need to have the right rods, right rigs, and the right bait. And it seems to be fish bites is the go-to today. It's doing real well. Let's have a look. So, I've got my Ballista, I'm putting an Achios on it. So I'm going to just pop a couple of fish bites on it and then we'll get out there and see if we can find anything with this one. So it's very simple, just pop your fish bite on. These rigs have got a very luminous bead on them, and it doesn't necessarily lift the bait up. It is a floater, but it tends to put the bait on top of the sandbar, and it's got the attractant. So pomp come along, see it, go over, eat the fish bite. And with fish bites, they're very small, so they don't affect your distance. So what I'm going to do is even go further south on this one. Make sure I'm not twisted. Water clarity is really good this morning as well. There was a lot of weed on the north end, so I've come hard south. And I'm fishing solo today. My Brenda's gone to see her dad. Beautiful. So that northern rod hasn't been producing, so what I'm going to do is bring it and put it more south. It looks like this rod just went off. It didn't drop, but it definitely went off. Let's see if we've got a fish on. I don't feel like it. Another minute. The mullet jumping in that gut. The big fish. Backing up, it's a good sized fish, don't want to lose him, so I don't want to get close to him until he's actually on the beach. I don't know what we got here. That's a big pomp. Nice one. So that's number 5. Look at that butte. It's a good 3 to 4 maybe. So let's see what we got going on. He's thick, that's what he is. Come on, mate. I don't want to hurt you. Right on 3 pound. Nice size pomp. Surfmaster sand spikes. Watch how easy this goes in. They're amazing. That ain't going anywhere. Can't beat them. Same fish bite I caught about 4 others on. It's amazing. trolling rod, haven't we? And furthest rod south just dropped back. It's more like I've got a fish on. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on there. Okay, this rod has dropped back. A lot of people, that's the benefit really of a breakaway sinker. Because if you get a fixed wire sinker, you can't often tell if there's anything on it because it can't pull the wires out. But with the breakaway, he pulls the sinker out and the rod will let you know there's a fish on. So let's see what we've got. I was just about to move this rod more north because I hadn't any action on it, and then it did its business. It feels like a good 3-4 pound pomp on this. Or something else. But it looks like a pomp the way it's finding it. Beautiful group of pelicans, really high up. I'm assuming they're migrating south. Ooh, that's a good one. Come on, this could be a redfish. Ooh. Maybe a couple of fish on. Nice pump, really fat one. Look at the size of that baby. Nice. I'll put the scale on him and see what he weighs in at. That's a pig, that one. Awesome. Just over 3. I do apologise, mate. I don't like doing this, but it's best for you. Save your suffering. Bleed them out, wash them off, put them on ice. As soon as I get them, I'll gut them and kill them. Hard to do when you're fishing by yourself. This might be number 9. See if we got one. So it looks like I've got one on here. I saw that line in the water and thought, whose line's that? It's mine, of course. And it was really slack. So there's a good chance I've got another pomp on here, I think. This would be number 9. So I need one more, then I'm going to start going after something else. That'll be enough. So the reason I go for 10, it fills the smoker up nice, and I don't really want to catch more than that. I see all these big numbers being caught, and I just hope they use every one of them. And I hope they've got big families or whatever it is. But if we want to keep this fishery growing strong, we need to do a bit of self-monitoring, I think. A little bit of weed starting to come in, nothing too bad. Maybe that's what broke this out. I don't think so, it's not enough. I lost it, it's gone slack. Yeah, he might have got off. This is okay. Yeah, he's off. Not to worry. So number 9 did a runner. Yeah, he had my top fish bite. Time to put a couple more on, maybe. My dog loves fish bites. Whatever they've got that triggers a biting mechanism. This is a good one again. 3 to 4 pounder. I'll keep away from this one a bit. I don't want him getting off like the last one. It's a pomp. A good one. Yes, number 9. Come on, one more volunteer. He's a big one. One more, and I'm gonna call it a day on pomp. Start targeting some other species as I drive off. Not too worried. Ooh. Nice pomp. It looks like a 3 pounder, 2.5. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Just saw a bite on that one. Well, that's number 10, but he's going back. A little too, you don't want to keep the small ones. I'm going to put you back, mate. I want you to come and see me next year and I'll take you for dinner, alright? Number 10, go on. Oh, you stupid fool. Just got a wet bag. Right where I want it. Come on, give me that last one. Get home and give Brenda a hand. Before it got shallow again on that bar, I took one over the gunnels. Felt good, nice and cool. I find that some of the smaller pomps are normally in closer. The big ones seem to tend to run further off on them big bars that are hard to reach. And the small ones, so they obviously separate out. And your small ones coming close and the big ones stay out there telling the little ones to piss off. So you've got to get over that. Now look at that weird cloud. That is a strange looking cloud. Okay, this is, didn't really want to catch this, but I caught a double which took us to 10 and 11. This is going to be 12. I've got plenty, I don't need any more, I'm off. So that's been a good day. And the key was to find this clear water south. The water north wasn't good. It had a lot of weed in it, so we did good. I think this is another one. It's a little bit small, you go back. Oh, it's weed, so don't worry, mates. So we call it 12. Or 11, sorry. I let one go that was small. Big old chunk of weed. Time for me to go. Do a bit of plugging as I go off. Get these waders off. I'd have catch a flounder if it was possible. Come on. Nope. Could be another pond. Yeah, it is. 2. I really... Let's see how big they are. Oh. Gonna put that little one back. Well, it's a good pomp, but I don't need that size. So we ended up with 12 in the box. So that's a good day. So the key is, if there's weed where you're at, drive out of it. Hunt them pomp. So I'm going to keep this one. It's a good meal there. And this little baby will be a monster by next year. Still a good pot. A lot of people keep that size, but really I don't need it. Oh, come on, mate. Trying to get okay. So he can go back. So we released 2. You piss off and come and see me next year. I'm going to take you to dinner. There you go. Fucking deer in the water. Look at that stag. Look at it. Normally I've seen that when they've been attacked by coyotes and bit their balls off. But sometimes you'll see them just go in, swim straight out. It's the weirdest thing. That's something you now don't see very often, but you do see it. Very strange. Oh, he's alright. He's just more like cooling off. So this is what I was talking about. This is a female. They normally swim straight offshore. I just found this one. Saw that stag in the water this morning. The only thing I can think of is it's the flies are so bad and the mosquitoes that it literally sends them nuts. This is not a female, it's a male. It's a little male and he's been torn the shit up. So that's coyotes that do that. They either chase them in the water, but I've seen it before where they literally swim offshore and don't come back. So there you go, that's weird, isn't it? Got that stag this morning and this afternoon. These are beautiful pomp. See,